not expect to like this drone as much as I did, but after a few batteries with it, I saw the potential and I had so much fun with it. And I'm really excited for today's video. I want to share a bit more about this Speedy Bee Flex25 drone. Alright, so here we have the Speedy Bee Flex25. It's a 2.5-inch Cinewhoop, and if you have been in the FPV world long enough, you've heard about Speedy Bee. They were the makers of a very popular accessory which enables you to connect it to your smartphone, so you can connect to your drone, so you can control all the settings and all the things you need to tweak from Betaflight straight from your phone. Well, now they have introduced this drone, which was entirely made by them, and it has the same feature built in the drone. So that's one of the coolest things about this drone. Let me just quickly demonstrate that because I think it's just amazing. How cool is that? It lights up in this very, very powerful blue color that it's really visible. Should be great to fly at night. And now if I open the SpeedyBee app, I can just press to connect by Bluetooth with this drone. It has been found. It says found SpeedyBee Flex25. I can press connect, and now I'm connected to the drone. I can go to my configurator tab. I can configure everything I want to. I can tweak my rates, my fail-safe settings, everything I want to do, I can do it from the app itself. Even the PIDs, you can tweak them if you are not too happy with how the drone is performing, how it's flying. You can change the pits, you can add some more modes. Maybe you want to have a turtle mode or something else that was not configured initially. You can do that straight from the screen of your phone. And it's something that I haven't seen on any other FPV drone. It's really, really useful, very convenient to have. You can even reverse the motor direction. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Anything you can do in Betaflight from your computer, you can do it here from this app that was made by Speedy Bee. So I'm really happy with this being included in the drone, and it's going to make it very easy for pilots to just tweak things on the go. I've had so many situations where I need to do something but I don't have the laptop with me, so this will be a lot easier to do that with this app. I need to remove the battery because I'm going to get blind with this really powerful light. But yeah, this is not actually included when you make a purchase with the drone. It's an add-on that you can add to have this really powerful LED strip, and it comes in a couple of different colors. This one is obviously a very, very strong blue. But I want to focus on the batteries which I have been using. These are the China Hobby Line Mini Star 850 mAh batteries. These are 4S batteries because this is a 4S Cinewhoop. These batteries give me about 3 to 4 minutes of flight time with this. As you can see, it's very, very visible, this mount for the Insta360 Go 2. This has been my camera of choice for flying this quad because I think because it weighs next to nothing, it's about 155 grams if I'm not mistaken. This has to be light. And if you want to keep it light, you need to use the lightest camera possible, which in my case is the Insta360 Go 2. The camera goes very well with this quad because it doesn't really make a difference in the flying performance that much. Yes, of course, you can put a Runcam thumb camera on this, or a naked GoPro if you want, or a GoPro Hero 10 Bones if you want. Unfortunately, we don't have the Hero 10 Bones in Europe. Otherwise, I would have loved to see how this performs with a little bit heavier camera on it, which is also a lot better in terms of quality. But for now, the Insta360 Go 2 is what I would be using for this drone because I think it's a good match for what it is and for the type of footage you're going for. Because let's be honest, you're not going to shoot commercials with this, or maybe you can, I don't know. But for the most part, I think this is a drone that you can use for fun, to explore and go through very tight gaps, because this is a very, very interesting frame design that is a lot smaller than traditional 2.5-inch drones. This actually has the size of a 2-inch drone, but because of how the frame is made and how the motors are positioned, it's actually a 2.5-inch drone, meaning that it has more power than 2-inch drones, but it has a smaller footprint. But to be honest, the biggest strength of this drone is how it can go through even the tiniest gaps. So I had so much fun just looking around, searching for small gaps that I can try to fit through. And I think I did a pretty good job of hitting a couple of them. Of course, I wasn't perfect. I had a couple of crashes because the way this drone flies is that you just have to commit. If you are going for a gap, you just have to commit. The moment you stutter and you are like, you're not really sure about the movement, the drone is just like, it moves around a little bit and you hit something over the gap or under the gap or near the gap and you crash, because this drone is very tiny, so the way it flies around very much depends on the air around it. So if you are not going with a little bit more throttle, then you're kind of going to fail, because the drone is going to be less stable. It's going to move a little bit more when you are not sure about which way you're going. So you have to really commit. And the good thing is that it's very well protected, so you don't really have the chance to crash very hard into something, unless you're going full throttle and full power. But to be honest, I was also surprised how quick this drone is. It's not only small and nimble, it's also very fast. And the moment you go a little bit harder on the throttle, you'll be surprised how quickly it picks up the speed. And it can actually maintain that speed, so that's great as well. So the motors of this drone are 1404 4500 kV, and that's the reason why you have this ability to pick up the speed that much. The motors are great. They are quite tiny, but they use the 2.5-inch props from Gemfan, and for the most part, since the drone is that light, you can really go a little bit quicker without the drone feeling like it's losing its power. The camera this drone uses is a digital RunCam link, which is great. I honestly did not expect it to be that good looking in the goggles, because with these smaller quads, generally they sacrifice the video quality, especially of the FPV cameras they put on the front. But here it's actually a great looking 120 frames per second HD camera from RunCam, which is made to work with the HD system from DJI. You have the Vista very weirdly positioned here on the back, but it saves up so much space by actually mounting it vertically. You have the antenna on the back and also the Immortal T antenna, because I also use Crossfire with this drone. And you have a really nice, solid but small package that is just a lot of fun to use. So looking at the DVR from the Flex25, you will see that you don't have any vibrations, or at least not that many. It's a nice, smooth flying experience that you will enjoy. And again, I might be repeating myself, but I was surprised because normally with these smaller drones, they are not very smooth. So seeing that was something that I definitely appreciated. There are a few things that I would have loved to see being done differently on this drone, such as the LED strip. Maybe it would have been great to have the option to change the colors from a button here very easily, or also to be included in the package, the base package of the drone, because now it's sold separately for about $8 in addition to the drone, I believe. And also the action camera mounts would have been great to be included as well, at least some smaller ones that would be universal for most of the action cameras out there. Would have been great to have one of those things inside the package. But other than that, I'm quite happy with the Flex25. Like I said, it's just a drone that you can take with you and have fun, not really think about the footage that much. It's just about hitting the gaps, maintaining throttle control and practicing and just exploring around you, because yeah, there are many more gaps when you start looking around for them than you normally can think of. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Flex25 from SpeedyBee. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you found it useful and entertaining. If you did, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. This is Mike from Drone Supremacy. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.